Hey guys, Charles here again. Today I wanted to share with you a few takeaways that I got from the Great North Ecom Conference that was held last weekend. For those of you that I got the chance to meet in person, it was great meeting all of you. There's nothing more rewarding than hearing even just one person say that you've uh, that I've inspired them in some way. Yeah, and it's great to see your progress and everything. So it's cool meeting you guys. For those of you who couldn't make it, you should definitely go next year. There's still no date for it, but I'll keep you guys updated, and hopefully you can make it next year because it's definitely worth it. Um, yeah, so first takeaway I got was that because I'm in the private labeling world, so that's all that's how I started. That's what I do now. I've never done OA, RA, or wholesaling, but there's actually some guys like there were experts there in every one of those fields, and there's just so many ways to make money on Amazon. It's crazy. So if PL doesn't seem for you, why don't you do your own research and try to get into OA or RA, right? Because there's just so many ways that um, if one doesn't fit your personality, then sorry, move on to the next one. So that was probably the first takeaway. Something that kept coming up also from the different speakers, and that I try to keep telling you guys is take action, right? So take massive action consistently. Um, Planning is good, but there's nothing like action because a plan without action is nothing. So keep taking action and you'll move forward, right? Um, and then another takeaway I got was, work a lot with influencers, especially to launch products. I've done that in the past, still doing it right now. But uh, yeah, I mean, because if you bring relevant traffic to your Amazon listing, that can be sent by influencers, uh, your conversion rate is actually going to go up on Amazon, and then you'll just rank higher and then make more sales. And Amazon really likes outside traffic because they actually apparently it's weighted even more in the algorithm than their own traffic because they get it for free, right? Um, and then there was Nick and Fernando, two guys that I've known for a little while, who are eight-figure sellers on Amazon. All they do is private label. They had really good tips on how to get to eight figures. Identify losing hands early on and cut your losses, and then double down on your winning products. And then buy low amounts of inventory when you start. So don't buy like thousands and thousands of units of one product if you don't know how it's going to sell. Um, and then be hyper focused. You know, like what they do is they try to expand outside of Amazon, and they said, all our sales come from Amazon. We'll just double down on Amazon. So they actually stop selling on Walmart and all these other marketplaces. They only sell on Amazon. So whatever works, like just focus on that. And then building the right team. So building the right team means to free up your time, and you actually hire people that are better than you. So, for example, uh, you could hire a supply chain manager with a lot of experience to only manage your supply chain management. Now, obviously, that's you might not be at that point in your business yet, but it's good to systemize right from the start because once you start scaling, if you have problems on a small scale, they're just going to become bigger when you scale up if you don't have systems and processes in place. And then a lot of sellers mentioned know your numbers, know what your actual profit is because some people like to talk about gross revenue, but at the end of the day they could be losing money, right? So that's pretty much it, guys. Last thing I want to say is Michelle Romano, who's a dragon on Dragon's Den, was there, and what I one takeaway I got was someone, I think it was Nick, who asked her, how do you see Amazon and e-commerce in general over the next 10 years in US and Canada and worldwide? And she said, if you look at the numbers, she said, there's still so much growth potential that we're still in the early stages. She's like, I don't see it slowing down like anytime soon. So for those of you, thinking, hey, is it still the right time? I mean, sure, there's more competitors nowadays, but there's just so much growth potential, and the market's just gonna, keep expanding, that we're still in the early stages. So you should get started right now. So that's pretty much it, guys. For those of you who were there, if you want to share your takeaways in the comments below, that'd be really appreciated. And yeah, if you want to hit the like button, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good one.